Easy people ignore hard. So harden up and go. Because eventually their back will get put against the wall and they will have to, much like our friend who's basically, the switch is flipped because I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
They're in the market now.
Yep.
And that's one more person that you're competing with.
Yep.
And you don't know how many other people's switch is going to get flicked.
Yeah.
And I saw this really cool thing from Seth Godin talking about be around your competition. And basically what it was talking about is if you go to, say, a pier, like say you go down to the viaduct and there's all the different restaurants, like they're around each other, they're competing with each other. So they have to level their game up because if you go to one and you have shit service, next time you're going to go to the other one. So they start to rise everybody up individually. But if you then go to, say, a pier with restaurants in other countries where they'll have someone standing out the front and they're like, sir, we've got a table right here for you.
Yeah.
Because they're around their competition and they know that if you walk past there, high chance you don't come back.
Got to fight for it.
Yeah. And that's that hunger. And we see this happening around us. But then like the answer for them, if they want to keep that restaurant going, make more money. How do we do that? Let's get more people in here. Well, those people down there are doing this. We probably need to compete with them and do that one up on them. So we know and we see it that the answer for them is make more money. But when it comes to us, my interest rates, like what am I going to do in September when my interest rates roll over? Oh, hang on, let's just do some simple math here. You have $10,000 a month of income, let's say, and you've got $12,000 now of interest, you've got a gap. Like, what do you think the answer is?
Find $2,000, baby.
Yeah. And how do we do that? Well, it's probably not complain, leave comments about how the world, I fucking knew this, the World Economic Forum said that I owe nothing and be happy.
When you do this.
But those people, whenever I ask them, okay, you've got it all figured out. So like, what are you going to do? No reply. And it's like, you just want to be able to know that was what was coming so that you can then be like, yeah, well, I'm already in that position. And and like, it's weird. You knew so much about it, but then you didn't even figure out how to counter that yourself anyway.
Yeah. So like I went through that patch myself of going through all of those rabbit holes and things. And like a lot of it is valid, I reckon. But my answer is different to them, eh? My answer is like, fuck, I've just got to crank and make sure that I get this right and can make as much as I legally can.
Yeah.
And make sure I sort myself out, because that is actually the only answer, because the other answer is just accepting defeat and staying exactly where you are. So I just think, yeah, there's two ways to look at that stuff, and one of them is to stay in it and one of them is to get out of it.